I've got a couple more here then. So again, just down and around the corner you have Quiet Revolution wind turbines. You may or not be familiar, but they have so-called vertical axis wind turbines. So rather than the conventional windmill style, this is a style which has a vertical spindle, and around it there are sort of aerofoil shaped blades, and the beauty of these is that they can collect energy in very turbulent conditions where the wind comes from all sorts of directions at short notice, and the fact that you have multiple blades arranged around a vertical axis means that they can pick up energy from the wind, even in the vicinity of buildings and things like that, where the wind tends to be choppy and turbulent. So the Quiet Revolution wind turbines, I'm sure you'd recognise them if you saw them. There's sort of a white spike with curved blades around them. And so any ideas where the technology might be within a thing like that? If you can't visualise them, it's perhaps difficult, but there's likely to be technology in the shape of the aerofoil blades themselves, so that they not only catch the wind, but they also then can extract energy. They can turn wind energy into rotational or torque energy to drive generators. So the aerofoil blades themselves are almost certainly got some technology in them. There'll be some very advanced design work done there with fluid dynamics and whatever. It's likely that the bearings might also, there may be some technology in those to allow for the particular types of activity. There may even be some technology in the construction of the design, because if you can imagine it's running at various speeds, so at some speeds it might have a wish to want to try and vibrate or whatever, so there might be some clever design in there to reduce vibration. So you can imagine there could be lots and lots of technology in there. EduKey, educational services, so they have, it's a software business, and they have a number of products that teachers and schools use for reporting and for categorization of performance. And really that's a time-saving software device which they sell as a service. You buy licenses and you run it online. Mustang Marine, just in the waterway, I'm sure that they have hydrodynamic hull designs, hydrodynamic being, moving through the water. So I'm sure that they have IP in the designs or technology, know-how perhaps, in the design of their ship hulls, which allow them to be stable and yet energy efficient, and also perhaps to deliver particular performance in terms of speed. Talking technology based here, they demonstrated at a previous Innovate, it was the launch of Inspire, in fact, wasn't it? They demonstrated an unmanned aerial vehicle which would fit on this desktop, but it was had many sensors within it, and it had the ability to autonomously map out and steer its way around buildings or complex areas or volumes. So, definitely some technology or some IP in there. Then thinking more about service, you can imagine that Virgin call centres, they will have management protocols for the management of calls flowing into the centre. There will be, Virgin may not own this, it might be the company that provides the call management suite of software to them, but there will be probably trade secrets in there. It's because it's quite hard to protect the patent elements of software, so there may be trade secrets in there about exactly how you route the calls, how you manage incoming calls, how you cope with peaks and troughs, and you keep efficient operation. There'll be IP, there'll be technology in there somewhere to help the call centre to manage its resources efficiently whilst giving maximum service. And then you can even extend to things like, the branding of the Bluestone Resort. You could say, well, we're going a bit off track here, and yes, you wouldn't argue that's technology, but there is IP there. There is intellectual property in the branding of a tourism destination or whatever it might be. And you can imagine jealously guarded. if we decided that we were going to start a B&B tomorrow and we called it, you know, Blue Stoned Resorts, they would be down on us immediately and say, you know, you're passing off as ourselves, and you know, you must desist, and etc., etc. So very, very jealously guarded, lots of money, lots of effort, lots of thought put into developing a unique branding, and so there's definitely IP there, but that's more in the form of branding, as I say, as opposed to LEDs or whatever.